my name. Make me forget everything when you call me late at night. I remember you touching my body. The way you get to me deep where my heart is. Love me so good, but I wish I was heartless.
Hi guys.
Hey guys.
So I wanted to talk about a surefire way to get a load. And this is absolutely 100% fail proof.
Works every time.
Every time. You don't even have to try. You don't have to have any experience with it. This just works every time.
Yeah.
If you want to get a load.
Yeah. I mean, there's times when, there's plenty of loads going around and it's constantly coming, but sometimes it seems like you might get stuck somewhere. And,
right.
There's just nothing moving at the time. So that's kind of what we're talking about. How do you get a load in times like that?
Right. So one way we've always found our 5 years out here, take a nap.
Yeah.
Settle down, pull in, nothing's going on, and just go and get a quick nap.
We did that in Colorado not long ago. I mean, it was just parked, and we looking for another load.
In Colorado right now.
Yeah, but we'd been driving, back and forth across the country. We just delivered our load. We're both kind of tired, and we pulled the curtains, and 30 minutes into our nap, our phone's ringing with another load.
Yes.
There we go.
Yeah.
Another way is if you try to make plans to do something, you book a reservation or something.
Never fails.
Oh yeah. I mean, we've tried to go somewhere, visit with a family member, and try to make plans to go do something there. And one of the highest paying loads we've ever seen is called and offered to us at that point in time.
Right.
That's when they want us to go right now. It's ready now. Come pick it up. We're
Right.
20 miles away. Something ridiculous.
Right.
Yeah, that happens too.
That reminds me when we were running FedEx, when we first started, it was probably our first or second load. It was very, very short time we've been working. And it was a delivery for 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock. I think it was 3.
Yeah.
And so we got there within 100 miles and we're like, we're going to go to bed. It was at nighttime. So we get ready to go to bed. We've been driving, what was it, about 1 o'clock in the morning?
Right.
And we're like, we're going to just go to bed. We don't have to be there till 3 o'clock. And we got a call and they said, where are you? And we're like, what? It's not till 3 o'clock. It's military time. So,
so it was 3 a.m.
We had to jump up. We didn't realize that places were open 24, and they are 24/7.
We hadn't had that experience
at all. So we jumped up and we had to go.
Yeah, we were still there on time. I mean, thankfully, we were still there on time.
That was crazy.
We were close enough and everything, so it wasn't like a major mishap, but kind of a rookie mistake for sure.
Another one is if you head home, head home. Let's just get within 100 miles if you're going to go home.
Right.
And every time our phone just lights up.
Yeah.
It's just amazing.
Yeah. And once again, the whole reservation, make an appointment goes with that. We'll schedule, doctor's appointments, dentist appointments. Kathy will have an appointment to do her hair. Anything like that, we're on our way home to do it. That's when the phone rings. That's when they call to give us a load. Guaranteed.
That's right. And we've mentioned this many times, and I know you drivers know this, but go get a shower.
Yeah.
And our phone, people want to talk to you when you're in the shower. What is that?
I don't know. But we've had, we've been so frustrated because we just want to get going. We want to load. We're parked at a truck stop. Well, nothing's happened. Let's go take a shower. So at least we're ready to go when we do get something. And it just does a 180-degree turn. Next thing you know, we're trying to hurry up and get out of the shower because we've got to go pick up this load that the guy just called us about.
Another thing is when you rent a car.
Yeah.
Rent a car. Just you're going to go to the beach. You're going to go do something.
Yeah.
Good loads pop up.
We do that a lot when we're in certain places where we're familiar with, and we know there's a beach that we really like in Florida that's close to our kids. We used to live there. We'd go there and we'll rent a car because you can't really get the truck in there. There's a lot of places we found that you can't take the truck. National parks, for one thing. There's a lot of things like that. you may have time, you may have some downtime out on the road. It could even be an instance like this where you arrive on the weekend and it doesn't deliver until Monday. And if you rent a car, then you can go and see some of these things you couldn't do otherwise with the truck. But
Right.
at the same time, if you don't have a load and you rent a car, we've had that scenario so many times. Now we have to go return this car because we have a load to pick up, and we're ready to go. We got to get out of here. So that one happens too.
Yeah. I the one that happens the most though is actually when you're already loaded. You're already loaded.
Yeah, or just accept a load. It's like they
just accept it. You almost take to accept a load. You're like,
because the
something
next one's gonna be
better's-
better because you're gonna get another call right after that.
right. So
Mainly with Landstar, not so much the FedEx situation.
right. So you take a load and you're like, well, nothing else is coming in. Let's just not take a chance. Let's go ahead and take it. Sure fire. And that happened actually when we got this load.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yes, one of our regular agents
Right.
called.
Yeah,
What, 30 minutes later?
yeah, something like that.
And you can't let anybody down. You've already
Right.
accepted. That's
anytime you
that's a
accept a
no-no.
load,
You don't
right.
ever want to do that.
Right. Not good business.
It is not good business at all.
If you accept a load, you've committed to it and you follow through. You
Exactly.
do it. You complete the load.
Right. But working for agents, they get a load and it's right there. They don't know. They don't have advance warning sometimes.
Right.
And we'll even call and say, if you've got anything, do you have anything? We're going to be in the area, and they'll keep an eye out for you. But lots of times, these things turn around really quick.
Yeah.
I mean, they're getting their customers calling and saying, we need somebody here tomorrow.
Right.
And it depends on if you're deadheading or you're not deadheading, if you can't be there tomorrow.
Right.
So that's one of the things we run into. But those are the surefire ways to get a job, to get a call from an agent that we've had. It's just unbelievable. But
Well, it's the way most things work. Things don't always happen on our schedule when it's an ideal situation, ideal timing. But when it comes down to it, the silver lining is we're out here to make money. We're out here to get loads.
yes,
Running loads is how we make our money. So
right,
if you get a load, it's a good thing.
yeah.
It's a good thing. That's what we're out here for.
Yeah, we definitely want to keep running and keep busy,
Yeah. 'Cause-
or be at the house.
Right. And when you mentioned that if you're within 100 miles from home or you have plans to go home, and then that's when someone calls with this great load.
That happens all the time.
Yeah, it really does. And there's been several times that we've turned down those loads. We've been out for a month or X number of weeks,
Yeah.
or we have something we absolutely have to do at home,
Right.
something we're committed to there. We just have to go home. We have to do this, and it never
coming back through
fails.
here.
It never fails. It seems like when we do that, it's so much harder to get started again.
I know.
When we are ready to go, it's like there's no loads. There's just
The thing that I have found that works so good is try to get a load out when you're going
Yeah,
home.
yeah.
That works so
Yeah,
much better.
I mean-
You can relax and enjoy your time at home because okay, I'm home now, but I've got a load going out Monday or Tuesday or whatever. That's what we really like to
Right.
do. Those are the
Or-
cream.
Or if we go home on a Thursday or a Friday, and then the load goes out on the following Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah.
That really works for us.
Yeah. So that's what we try to do is when we're going home, we start looking for a load
It's
out.
so much easier to make plans that way because you know exactly where you're going, where you
Yeah.
have to be, when you have to be there, and
Yeah.
then you can kind of maximize your time at home and what you can do and can't do while you're there.
Because it's no fun sitting at home
Right.
and watching the board, or
Right.
sitting at home and making sure
Wait
your
for a
phone's
call.
on.
Right.
You don't want to miss anything.
Yeah. And once again, I mean, to go along with the whole theme of the thing, when you are in that situation and you're looking for a load, you're at home, there doesn't seem to be anything, it's like the moment that you give up and you've kind of accepted the fact, well, I guess we're going to be home today, maybe tomorrow's our day. And as soon as you get settled in, you find the movie you're going to watch, you get your popcorn ready, then you get the load.
I'm the worst for that because I'll go ahead and accept it if it's really good, and I'll tell Chris, can we be there? We gotta leave now. And we're just like throwing everything together, and the
Right.
dogs are like, what? I mean, it's just, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Right.
Just the way it is.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's our little
That's
take
our
on it.
experiences, and it's probably true for most of you guys out there.
Probably is. I'm sure it's the same. Thanks for watching.
There's something about the way that you say my name. Make me forget everything when you call me late at night. I remember you touching my body. The way you get to me deep where my heart is. Love me so good, but I wish I was heartless.